morning, beautiful South Africans. Dumela. Molweni, fellow South Africans. Sanbonani. Huemore. Avsheni. Nda. Fellow South Africans, just imagine 6 years ago, if you had told me that I would soon become a leader of a political party, I would have said to you, you are mad. If you had told me this political party would be on the cusp of leading the removal from power of an evil criminal enterprise which masquerades as a political party that has been abusing our country for the last 27 years, I would have personally arranged for your committal to any institution. This job has never been something I aspired to. Like many of you, it was something I was happy to leave to politicians. But, like many of you, I watched as politicians looted our country. I watched as they lied, as they made promises they never intended to keep. I watched as they created the worst sustainable unemployment rate in the world. I watched as they took a country alive with hope and potential and tried to kill it with their greed, their rank incompetence, and their unquestionable political loyalty. I watched as the political party that I joined deceived even me by first committing to challenging and removing the ANC. All the while, changing to become what I did not want, a permanent opposition party. I knew I had to do something. Either I had to run or I had to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and fellow countrymen, it is not in my nature to run. I overcame an evil system that would never preferred and I restricted myself to a set of defined job opportunities. I used my God-given talent to build something which today allows me to play my part and help fix South Africa. So I did what I thought best. I joined hands with millions of good, freedom-loving, family-oriented, and law-abiding South Africans who shared my vision. And together, we created this political party. It is a fact that many people asked me to start a party, but millions of everyday South Africans have made this party what it is. 33 million of you engaged us in a program called the People's Dialogue. 2.4 million sent us written submissions. Over 200,000 have officially registered as members and volunteers of this party. This is our party. We have built it together. And my goodness, we have made the establishments shake to its core. Our first attempt at registering as a political party was refused. As I speak to you today, we had to print special signage for voting stations, just to show voters where to find us on the ballot paper, because they will not put our name on the ballot paper. Established political parties have spent millions attacking this new party, with radio adverts practically begging people not to vote us. Honestly, then ask yourself why. Let me tell you, it is because we are a threat. It is because people are fed up with them. People are hurtful. It is because people are looking for something else. It is because our tracking polls and the tracking polls all say the same thing. ActionSA is going to remove failing governments and replace them with service delivery. Corruption fighting and job creation. More than ever before, this election can be reduced to one simple question, that more and more South Africans are asking themselves, do I want more of what I've had before? Do I want more corruption? Do I want more incompetent public service? Do I want more unemployment? Friends, we all know the answers. And it doesn't matter whether these established political parties were yellow, blue, or red, or any other color. The truth is that they've let us down as a country. ANC is a criminal syndicate, not a political party. They attempted to fool us with the idea that Cyril Ramaphosa will change our country with his new dawn. The DA tells you that they get things done. But ask the people of the capital city, if they agree after 3 mayors and the provincial administrators in 5 years, the EFF loves anarchy, proposes policies that will destroy this country. Sips tea with Jacob Zuma in Nkandla and want open borders to start the United States of Africa. To tell them, I say, you can go and try that nonsense far away from here. Not in South Africa and not under ActionSA's watch. South Africa will be a country. It is not going to be a country that failed countries outsource their mismanagement and problems to us. It is any wonder why people have given up on politics in our country. Let me tell you this much. I've traveled in this campaign. I've been in the homes of all kinds of South Africans. I've visited every community. I've heard every language, and I've spoken to young and old. The truth is that across the board, people want something new. They want something different. They want something that is going to offer hope and put them first. They will no longer tolerate anything which puts the interest of politicians, as well as their friends and family, ahead of everyone else's. That is why ActionSA is a threat to the established political parties. We have assembled a leadership team that has a track record in fighting corruption that no other party can match, as a dream of coming close to us as ActionSA. When I was a mayor of Johannesburg, I didn't just talk about fighting corruption. I actually fought it. Let me repeat, when I was a mayor of Johannesburg, I didn't just talk about fighting corruption. I actually fought it. I appointed a former Scorpion to set up an anti-corruption unit which investigated over 6,000 cases of corruption, totaling more than 35 billion rands in transactions, leading to over 800 arrests. Dr. Makosi here, our Itekeni mayoral candidate, became even bigger household name in this country when she stood up to Jacob Zuma in the height of his power and said, I will vote for an opposition-sponsored motion of no confidence in you for selling our country. The reason we have a state capture of commission of inquiry is because of our sister here, Feki Mendu. Our Western Cape provincial chairperson publicly exposing the Guptas for offering a cabinet position when others would have just taken it. I can say to you that ActionSA will fight corruption because we have leaders that didn't just talk about it, they actually fought it. Because ActionSA and action speaks louder than words. When ActionSA commits itself to lifestyle audits of senior managers and politicians and commits to appointing NGOs to transparently observe city transactions, you can believe me, because action speaks louder than words. When I commit ActionSA to delivering the rule of law, I do so with a track record. As Mayor of Johannesburg, I expanded the Metro Police by 1,500 additional officers and shifted their focus from hiding in bushes to issuing traffic fines to forcing criminals into hiding by fighting crime. This was so effective that in a single year of my tenure as a mayor of the city of Johannesburg, more arrests were effected than in the 5 years before this. And a dedicated narcotics unit was established to wage war against drug dealers. That is why when ActionSA says it will produce CCTV network that expand the impact of Metro Police, when we say we'll have municipal courts that prosecute those who disregard our bylaws, or when we say we will fight illegal immigration, you can believe us. You can believe us because actions speaks louder than words. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and fellow countrymen, we are a party that believes in responsive government. As Mayor of Johannesburg, and as part of our offer, wherever we govern, we extended the operating hours of municipal clinics to provide life-saving treatment after hours and over weekends. And you know how we finance this? We took the funds from the international travel budget of the previous mayor. When I served as mayor, electricity was provided to communities that have never turned on a light or a boiled kettle before. Houses were built and title deeds provided to people who only had lived in a shed. And security guards were given the dignity of proper conditions of service, with a decent salary along with all the benefits of full-time employment. ActionSA is unapologetic that municipalities we govern must provide dignity of the services to those who have never had them before. For our country to fulfill its destiny, we cannot continue as the most unequal society in the world. We must ensure that every resident has access to electricity, clean, portable, and sanitation. We must see to it that every RDP recipient has a title deed that can be passed to their children, to help them unlock the limitless economic opportunities that lie in possessing legal title to property. We must ensure that our governments redefine the expectations of customer service, with residents who are treated as customers and city officials who are proud to be public servants. You can believe us because actions speaks louder than words. We are a party that is going to grow the economies of our city and ensure that jobs are being created. By the cumulative sum of our actions, we will ensure that small businesses thrive. Because a job improves the lives better than the government can ever do. As Mayor of Johannesburg, we facilitated increased investment into the city, growing from 4 billion rands, listen to this, from 4 billion rands to 17 billion rands in 3 years. We established opportunity centers in every region of Johannesburg, capacitating with private sector and public sector partners to incubate small businesses and help unleash the potential of our people. Our inner city rejuvenation project established a blueprint that can be replicated in South African cities. We took derelict and abandoned buildings and offered them to the private sector. In Johannesburg alone, this produced plans for over 25,000 affordable accommodation, 12,000 construction sector jobs, and 32 billion rands in investment. This campaign has been full of political parties talking about outright majority, when it is abundantly clear that coalitions are the future of our politics, whether we like it or not. For what it is worth, I myself have said I would prefer an outright electoral mandate in the city of Johannesburg. And frankly, every municipality ActionSA is contesting. This is because I know what I'm talking about. ActionSA has experience in coalitions. As Mayor of Johannesburg, I ran one of the most complex seven-way minority government. And yet, Johannesburg was the most effective coalition government. This was because local government is not about ideology. It is about service delivery. It is about roads. It is about houses, electricity, billing, and water. It is about party beliefs in at least theoretically. And we were successful because we have the humility to recognize that no party has the monopoly on solutions. That listens to different parties, that diversifies your approach to the complex challenges faced by our residents. And that, above all else, people want services, not politics. In the face of parties, imagine they will receive majorities. In the face of parties saying they will change the ANC while they secretly negotiate for coalitions with them. With a supposedly reforming ANC, let me be clear. ActionSA knows the future is in coalitions. We commit ourselves to only enter coalitions with other political parties after we engage the residents of those municipalities where we're contesting. And they are the ones who will give us the mandate who to go into a coalition. We will never take your vote and put it alongside another party that you do not want us to vote for, without going into any another further. And while other parties say one thing and do another, let me be very clear. ActionSA will never go into a coalition with the ANC. Let me be clear. ActionSA will never go into a coalition with the ANC. We believe this because you cannot fix the problem by partnering with the cause of the problem. How can you live up to a promise to fight corruption while you are in coalition with the party responsible for the corruption? What madness is that? The truth is that voters want an alternative to the ANC, and ActionSA is that party. Knowing that we will never take that vote and give it to the ANC to continue destroying our country. We are committed to transparent coalition negotiations in which we make it known that the terms of the agreements are. And we make it known how people can hold political parties in such coalitions to account. We commit ourselves to managing coalitions openly, transparently, and always in the interest of the residents of each municipality. Because we are a party that puts residents first and political parties second. As I stand before you today, I can tell you that no other political party is willing to make these commitments in coalitions, because to them, parties come first and you, the residents, come at a very, very distant second. If coalitions are the future, it is time that residents ask themselves who they would like to lead this coalition so that your interests are protected. For your interest to come first in coalition, ActionSA must lead these arrangements. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and fellow countrymen, ActionSA was set up to challenge and remove the ANC from power. With a very specific focus on national government in 2024. We have selected municipalities to contest these elections to avoid being merely another opposition party. But to show South Africans that we can remove failing governments. That is why the slogan on our posters reads, "Let's fix South Africa." But we can only start the work to fix South Africa when we start fixing the municipalities. And we can only fix our municipalities when we go out to vote on Monday. The signs are strong. Tracking polls in Johannesburg place us at the moment as the biggest party ahead of the ANC, the DA, and the EFF. In Tshwane, the polls put us as ActionSA within 3% of being the biggest party in the capital city. There's only one thing that can hold us back as a country from achieving our destiny. That is ourselves. In the last elections, in 2019, 17.6 million people voted, but 18.3 million people did not vote. The time has come for us to take back our power. Take it back from political parties that say one thing in public and do another when the cameras are off. If you are not actively challenging something, you are tactically choosing it. Friends, do not think that by staying away, you are punishing politicians. You are rewarding them for another 5 years to continue failing you, to abusing you. Tell me, they must continue like they've done it before. Fellow South Africans, we are for 27 years. It is enough now. That is why I said to you today, come out to vote on Monday. Come out in your hundreds. Come out in your thousands. And come out in your millions. Come out with your families, your friends, your colleagues, and your neighbors. But whatever you do, come out to vote. Because the work to fix South Africa starts on Monday. The time has come to liberate ourselves. They have masqueraded as liberators for far too long. The time has come for us to be our own liberators, and it is now. On Monday, we will finally be our own liberators and begin the work to fix South Africa. So I call upon you, fellow South Africans. The future of this country is in our hands. ActionSA is ready to serve you and work with you to fix our country. Thank you very much.